What is up YouTube, and welcome back to the RiftGuides WildRift video. We have patch 5.3 around the corner and we got an exclusive look by the developer team of Riot Games in WildRift. So for today we got many things planned, many sneak peeks, many updates, many new things, new champions, new items, everything. So let's start without further ado. This new update is called the Ultimate Arc, but even us, we were not told what the third champion is going to be, but we'll be getting 3 champions. First off, we have Heimerdinger releasing on the 17th of October. Then we have an exclusive new champion to both League and WildRift called Ambessa. If you watched Arcane, you'll be more than familiar with this character. And as I said earlier, we don't have any idea about the secret third champions, but rumors have it that it might be Victor. Now let's start with the first champion, Heimerdinger. Here we have the champion turntable. What a beautiful skin and just an overall beautiful champion, so I'm very interested to see how this champion will function in WildRift. The next champion's turntable is going to be Ambessa. You will see some things that look very similar to Olaf, especially as she's holding these axes, but more like a female Olaf, but we have no idea about the kit yet, nothing yet, and its release date has not been updated as well. And keep in mind, everything in this video is still subject to change, because they could still change things last minute, and it's all just a temporary thing. But let's look forward to this new champion, as well as the new season of Arcane. With that out of the way, let's talk about the Heimerdinger gameplay kit. First off, we have the passive ability called Hextech Affinity. Heimerdinger gains bonus movement speed while near an allied turret or an H-28G evolution turret or an H-28Q apex turret deployed by him. Heimerdinger's first ability is called H-20HG evolution turret. Heimerdinger deploys a turret at the target location, which lasts until destroyed. You can upgrade this one and then you deploy an apex version of this turret for 10 seconds. Both turrets charge over time and fire a beam with magic damage, while basic attacks of the apex turret deal AoE damage. Heimerdinger's second ability is called the Hextech Micro Rockets. Heimerdinger unleashes a wave of 5 rockets with reduced damage for each additional rocket hit. Upgrade, Heimerdinger launches 4 waves of 5 rockets. Next up, we have the third ability, the CH2 Electrum Storm Grenade. Heimerdinger hurls a grenade dealing magic damage and slowing nearby enemies. If it hits an enemy champion, all turrets within 1000 range over the impact gain 100% beam charge. Enemies hit at the center get stunned. As for the upgraded version, the CH3X Lightning Grenade. Heimerdinger hurls a massive grenade that bounces a fixed distance 3 times, exploding each time at twice the radius. As for Heimerdinger's ultimate ability upgrade, Heimerdinger empowers his next basic ability. These empowered abilities have the same cooldowns as their basic forms, deal modified damage and do not have mana cost. Activating Upgrade enhances all turrets with different effects for 10 seconds. Upgrade can be recast after 3 seconds. New champions, new items, new everything, and we also have reworks for 2 champions that definitely needed those, Singed and Warwick. Now let's start with Mr. Singed. Singed gains a complete new ability kit. First off, his passive, Noxious Slipstream. Receive a pocket watch every 15 seconds. When holding a pocket watch, abilities like your first, second and third ability are enhanced with a lightning chain effect. Killing an enemy champion directly grants you also a pocket watch. Dealing damage to enemy champion reduces the cooldown by 2 seconds with a 10-second cooldown per champion, and the 10-second cooldown on enemies will use the existing ground circle effect. A passive CD bar will be added below Singed's mana bar. Singed's first ability, Poison Trail, enhanced Q or enhanced first ability. After casting an ability, gain 45% bonus movement speed for 5 seconds. Added a passive effect, gain bonus movement speed, and apparently they are reusing the existing passive speed boost VFX for this one as well. Singed's second ability, Mega Adhesive, is getting a makeover as well. Added a small amount of magic damage to the sticky goo area. The W ability now synergizes not only with the E, but also with the ally knockback and knockup effects, and they're adding a passive which is not further explained here. Now forward to Singed's third ability, Fling. Decrease the immobilized duration, modify magic damage calculation, and enhance E, raise a shield and charge towards a target from a distance. Enemies in the path are knocked back to the side, and the target is thrown behind you upon impact. They also received a new passive effect that the ability can be cast at a longer range. Charge is also unstoppable and will not be interrupted by collision with walls or dynamic terrain such as Jarvan Ultimate. Singed's ultimate ability, Insanity Potion, is also getting a massive change. The ability can now be cast on allied champions. Added a small grievous wounds effect that is applied to all damage dealt during the buff duration. In League PC it only applies to Q, and we have something new that's called Arcane Bonds. when casting ult on an allied Warwick, also grant them an attack damage increase. This Arcane bond is with an allied champion completely distinct from the Nemesis system against enemy champions. So it's like a synergistic choice of having a Warwick and a Singed on your team, because then the Singed is buffing the Warwick with this potion. Next up we have the Warwick Rework. Passive ability Eternal Hunger. Warwick's basic attacks deal bonus magic damage. If Warwick is below 50% health, he heals for the same amount. Warwick's first ability, Jaws of the Beast. The casting method of Q will be adjusted, the current charging and targeting mode will be removed. A quick tap will result in a non-dashing bite, while dragging will execute a dashing bite. Warwick's second ability, Blood Hunt. Activating Warwick's W will increase Warwick's vision range extended to 13 meters. The range for both passive and active skills will be standardized to global. Previously, only the passive was global. When activated, Warwick will ignore terrain within his vision range, so you basically see over walls. As for Warwick's third ability, Primal Howl. Cast 1 increases attack damage. See refund using cast 2 early will refund the cooldown based on the remaining duration of the effect. No cooldown refund on Fear. Activating W for the shortest duration will still grant 0.5 damage of damage mitigation. Fear trigger condition. Fear will only be triggered if cast 2 is used after the skill duration exceeds X seconds, requires visual effect champion display. So you see, the notes are very weirdly put, so we still have to wait until we have some actual footage to see how it probably functions, but I don't think it's much different from before, it's just written in a very weird way. Now for Warwick's last ability, the ultimate ability Infinite Duress. Movement mechanic. Warwick now dashes to a target location, previously it was the target's direction. Upon landing, Warwick's next basic ability is Empowered. This attack makes him leap at the target, suppressing them for 0.6 seconds. It also triggers on-hit effects and attack effects twice and grants physical lifesteal. This empowered attack is only consumed if the target is a champion. The range of the empowered attack is 3 meters. Now with these changes out of the way, we now talk about the Arcane events, the Firelights Reignite. You'll be presented with an ample amount of content, a new pass, and everything that you can basically imagine in combination with the ongoing Arcane series, continuation of Season 2. You will get lore, you will get mini-games, you will get rewards, you also get goodies, you get basically everything you can in-game, and even more, you even get skins, by the way. They'll also implement a new event that is called Battle of the Twin Cities. You have to choose your side and fight for the city of your choice. Speaking about skins, we have an anniversary event and the 4th anniversary celebration free Nunu and Belum skin. If you want this beautiful Nunu and Belum skin, you have to make sure to log in at the 5.3 patch. And don't worry, you get even more value in-game. You just have to finish in-game challenges and you get to win free skin chests. Unfortunately, they're also giving out ranked lost cards with the Heimerdinger event, but there's also a new custom way to invite people to gain even more rewards. Customize your own invitation and win generous rewards by successfully referral your friends to WildRift. What you will gain is unclear yet. I really hope it isn't just blue essence and actually something else, but we'll see, and well, we have to wait until we see it, you know. And they're bringing back or bringing out a new anniversary event shop. You engage with events and redeem rewards, including up to 2 free skins. But hold up, there's even more to it. As a reward for updating, you will get free ranked lost shield cards, 1000 Poro energy, an orange gemstone coupon, and 500 keys of ingenuity. To summarize this, we'll get free skins, free ranked lost shield cards, thousands of Poro energy, massive free goodies, and 6 more free skins on top. To add even more action to the game, we're also getting new game modes. This one is called Showdown. We're adding 6 legendary items to amp up your battles. Throughout the match, you will naturally collect item fragments by participating in teamfights and completing objectives. Once you've gathered enough fragments, you can then head to your shop and build your legendary item. These Piltover and Zorn inspired items will be champion type specific. Shimmer, for example, will equip assassins with the Shimmer device you might recognize from Arcane. Once activated, this item will have your assassin enter the ethereal realm and move through the rift regardless of terrain. On top of that, Shimmer will buff your damage dealt. You can basically imagine it like a Kane third ability walking through walls. Marksman, on the other hand, can look forward to wielding Jing's very own Pow Pow and Fishbones, extending your attack range and upping your move speed significantly. Since this will be an exclusive game mode, we're also getting changes to our core gameplay. The Hex tag Elder Dragon. Elder Dragon Soul. Basic attacks and ability damage deal an additional true damage to enemy targets and bounce to different targets. Execution. Targets with less than 50% health will be executed. They're also changing the core gameplay of the T-Hex. The Q spell or the first ability spell is modified modified to a dash skill that breaks through enemy formations, while the E skill of tail whipping can be combined to form a combo skill. Similar to the old Ruination and Light items, you also get a new class of items called the Hex items. Here we have 4 items. I don't know if there'll be more, but here we go. We have the Awakened Soul Stealer that you gain ability haste by participating in kills. The Black Cleaver, stack faster and trigger a speed boost towards enemies. Zeke's Convergence leaves behind an accelerating path after activation. And the Storm Razor gain an additional movement speed bonus upon activation. And ladies and gentlemen, we are buffing support again, even though this time it's a pretty decent buff, considering that normally utilizing Zombie Ward was barely impossible because you need to get the last hit, but with this one you'll be guaranteed to get that one. Support item optimization, gain additional damage towards while holding a support item. This way you will always guarantee to get actually that last hit. We're also going to see 2 major overhauls of one rune and another item. First off, we have Fleet Footwork, increased attack speed when Fleet Footwork is triggered. Then we have the Alkali Siege, which is also transformed into a rune this time. To give you some more perspective, Fleet Footwork now sounds like a budget version of Halo Blades, and Alkali Siege is probably, again, another powerful Sweet Tooth. And ladies and gentlemen, the most scary thing happening, we're changing the Rift Scuttler. This crustacean inhabitant is getting a makeover. We are giving the Rift Scuttler a tech upgrade. Depending on whether she is near the dragon or Barren Lane, she will have different effects. On the Barren Lane, it provides a vision accelerating field and grants access to a one-way gate at the Barren Pit. In the Dragon Lane, the vision accelerating field will patrol the river. That sounds pretty weird, but what sounds even weirder is getting a change to the rank system once again. Since Master has been basically the typical elo of most players nowadays, they're also changing Master tier. Starting in Season 15, the Master tier will be divided into 3 mini-tiers, with the segment structure remaining the same. From 0 to 9 marks you'll be Master 3, from 10 to 19 Master 2, and from 20 to 29 you'll be Master 1. And everything above like 30 to 59 is Grandmaster, 60 to 99 is Challenger, and 100 and above is Sovereign. For Gold and below they'll remove the ban phase and keep only the picking phase. Now get your wallets ready, because now we get to the good stuff. The Arcane skin and special pass, which is supposed to be still revealed. Allegedly, this is a massive pass compared to the normal pass with a lot more goodies that is obviously going to release with Arcane Season 2. As for the ranked skin of Season 15, we have the Glorious Crown Djinn. For the Wild Pass, we are going to have the Dream Thief Kha'Zix, a super green bug. Complementary to the Elderwood Rakan, we get the Elderwood Zarya as well. As for other skin thematics that are going to explore, we have Stargazer Talon, the Prestige version, Gwen and Sona. And we have the Shanghai Scrolls with Jax, Ornn and Ahri. The Anima Squad with Fiora, Aatrox, Sivir, Soroka and Vayne. The Winter Blast thematic with Diana or Diana, Hecarim, Annie, Nami and Lilia. Even more Darkstar skins with Thresh and Karma. And we still have the Star Guardian thing coming, but I don't know if there's a date on that one yet. And that is basically it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, push the algorithm, and come back for more content tomorrow. I'm happy to see you here, and happier to see you here back tomorrow. So let's see each other tomorrow again. Bye bye and take care.